Okay guys, we're back, and this is the background color, and these are the same colors I did in the previous video, so if you want to know which ones they are, I would say take a look at the video just before this one. So we have the background color which is without the silicone, and we're going to spread that out just like this. Just make sure that the canvas is all covered. Really light swishes of the brush. And then down here. And of course along the side. And of course we want the sides covered, because whatever we're going to pour on top and when it goes over the side, you don't want to touch it up, because if it has pretty patterns, you don't want to be touching up the paint later. So I like to do that first. Of course with a full pour you'll just pour over those sides, so then it's not that important, but I'm not sure what's gonna be happening with this one, so that's why I want to be on the safe side and just do the sides up front. There we go. A little bit here, a little bit in the corner, and we're done. Now I do want to smooth this out just a little bit. That's a lot of paint on there, but there'll also be a lot of drop off. So we'll do some squishes later. Now, what I was thinking is I want to do some sort of a ring pour, and for that I have the same colors I did in the previous video, but this time we'll see what happens with the paint, if it makes those pretty patterns. And I do hope I have enough. But I do want to keep some negative space, and that's what I'm going for on this pour. And some more of this. That's a lot of paint. So I'm pretty sure we'll have enough, I hope. So I'm going to start it in the middle. I'm going to make a little pour. It's pouring out the wrong way. Well, that doesn't matter. We'll see what happens. There it is. And I am going to do a little bit more because it's not enough. So I'm going to be using all the sienna. Then some more blue, then the dark, and some more of the white, and we're going to do that again, this time a little bit smaller in the middle. It is. Now in this paint there is silicone, because it was in the previous pour. So I will be torching some of it, not all of it though. There we go. Letting it run down. And like I said, I want some really nice negative space on both sides. There it is going over the side. And now we're going to give it a small selective little torch. Like up here. I like this whole band, so we're going to continue it down here. and maybe a tiny bit in the middle there, like a little explosion of cells. And that's about it. Now, the mixture is exploding with the cells, as you saw me just, touch it a little bit. Maybe I would like those sides a little bit more. And of course that. But as you can see, it's working out nicely. In the middle, the explosion of cells here, a little bit more calm. And then we have the whole rim of cells. That's kind of pretty too. Now, I did promise you guys that I was going to do something with a little swipe. But as I'm looking at this now, this is kind of pretty. Oops, sorry about the noise, but if you were to hang it up like this, that would be beautiful. Maybe a little bit more down here. Just a little bit, pulling it down, that's about it. Now I see that this is almost going over the edge at the top, so it might be a good thing that I do that on the bottom too. So I'm going to let it run down a little bit, that it touches the bottom, and that's the same that's going to happen up there. There we go. That is really, this is really pretty. So I'm going to put this away. I'm not going to touch it anymore, and I'm not going to put it up close to the camera because I'm too afraid that that will disrupt the pattern that I have. So I'm going to put this away, and I'll show it to you guys tomorrow when it's dry. But this is a beautiful pour. The best of both worlds. We have the swirls, we have the cells, and we have negative space. So here we go. So we're going to let that dry. Now I have a little bit left over. And where's the little cup? Here it is. So what I'm going to do is take some from the table. You can see this is much thinner than I'm used to be pouring because I wanted to do the that circular thing. Now I want to lay these pretty much next to each other and let them come down, let them come back. Okay. This is kind of pretty. I can work with this one. Just let that come out a little bit more. The nice big cells. And now I will see if I have a little bit more paint to put in my cup. Really using the last drips out of it. And a little bit more of the turquoise. A little bit more of the Naples yellow and titanium white. And a tiny little bit of turquoise. Give it a little swirl. And we'll see what happens. I thought I'd just pour it out like this without doing, without really turning. See what happens. Now I'll get you guys in close. Just to see what this gives us. It's really, really light, but I do like it. Let's see what happens if we torch it. We get a few tiny little cells. Oops. Now we're gonna pull it. And we're gonna pull it that way. Nah, I was thinking that it would give us a little bit more definition, but I don't think that's enough definition. So we're gonna swipe it one time like that. Give it a little lace, kind of like the lace look. Now this is beautiful. This is really, really defined. There we go. So I'll see how this one dries up, because I could imagine taking out a bit of this. This is very pretty. Okie dokie, one more and that's it. Then I'm going to stop this one. I just want a little bit of paint on there so that I can clean off the table, because I want to do some watercolors in a bit. I'm working on those panels, and really, to tell you the truth, I'm not that over the moon with the alcohol inks. I know a lot of people love them, but me not that much. And I have been giving it a chance. You know, I have been putting it away, starting over again, putting it away, starting over again. But just, you know, because I want to give it a chance to, you know, become something pretty that I can work with. But up to now, not so much. That one's kind of cute with the blue in it. I like that blue in it. Let me get in close. Look how tight those cells are. That's really pretty. Okay, that was the last one, guys. So, see you in the next one. Like always, love you all to pieces. Liebe euch alle, hou voor jullie allemaal. See you.